That's an Egyptian temple. And that temple was built, yeah, 1280 BC by the Pharaoh Seti I. And again, he was going to the most sacred site in Egypt, a place of pilgrimage going back. Because remember, Egyptian, known Egyptian history is thousands of years long. They're just remarkable. You have the Old Kingdom, the Middle Kingdom, the New Kingdom, the intermediate periods. It's crazy. So he was going to the most sacred place that the Egyptians knew of and building a temple. And as they were building that, and this is the style in which he was building it, as they were building this, they discovered that and went, oh, where did that come from? And if you look at if you go down to the foundation level, because of the flooding of the Nile and the inundation, it's sort of like rings on a tree. Now, it doesn't do it anymore after the high dam was built, but you can use that as a technique for dating certain things. You arrive at a date at the foundation level for this structure of 12,500 BC, which is insane. According to the orthodoxy, they were hunter-gatherers at that point in time. There was no culture. There was certainly no culture capable of moving stones the size of, freight cars. But so this is where you look at it and you go, something's not right. You just know, like in your bones, something is not right. The pieces don't fit. This is, you find this not only in Egyptology, you find it in many places around the world, but Egyptology in particular. They have two rationales for suppressing, this information. The first is it's not in accordance with the books of Islam. In just the same way that fundamentalist Christians believe that, Jesus rode a dinosaur or whatever, but the other thing is that if you go back beyond the start of the Pharaonic age and can reliably date some of these things to that time, they feel that it takes something away from the Egyptians. If it turns out this is an Atlantean thing that we're looking at, which is what I believe, and for a whole bunch of reasons that have to do with my own experience with channeled things that came to me after my awakening in Egypt, there's no rational way for me to support it. It's just something that I know. But so if this is Atlantean or Lemurian, what does that do to the glory of ancient Egypt? So that's another reason why Egyptologists are so protective. And then the third reason is you find it in archaeology all over the world. You find it in a lot of things. There's such an edifice of belief that's been built up.